Leadership comes in small acts as well as bold strokes. The essence of leadership is essentially taking the responsibility of trying to interpret the future to the present. Intelligence we gathered at the time indicated that this was in fact leadership, and we struck the leadership. History has shown that one cannot legislate a culture of integrity, and yet one of the paramount responsibilities and challenges of corporate leadership is to ensure such a culture. Leadership offers an opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, no matter what the project. All the faith and goodwill in the world is wasted without direction. A good part of my leadership skills is crafted from learning from experiences early in my career that were not positive experiences. The art challenges the technology, and the technology inspires the art. One secret of leadership is that the mind of a leader never turns off. Leaders, even when they are sightseers or spectators, are active, not passive observers. Leadership is always about change. It's not about mobilizing people to do what they've always done well to continue do it well. Leaders establish the vision for the future and set the strategy for getting there. In any leadership position, you're always going to be disappointing somebody. Leadership has a harder job to do than just choose sides. It must bring sides together. Leadership is absolutely about inspiring action, but is also about guarding against misaction. There is no decision that we can make that doesn't come with some sort of balance or sacrifice. There are a few good examples of effective, nurturing leadership that unlocks people's potential or even enthusiasm. Turnaround or growth, it's getting your people focused on the goal that is still the job of leadership. Leadership is an individual sport, one that has to be fine-tuned to each of the people that reports to you. Leaders also need to provide the direction, energy, encouragement, and inspiration for each person who reports directly to their leader, as well as for the overall organization. Every team has leadership. The leadership is the best players. But there's positive leadership and there's negative leadership as well. The legitimacy of the leadership depends on what that country thinks of its leaders. Leadership is about being a servant first. Leadership is absolutely about inspiring action, but it's also about guarding against misaction. The biggest difference is in the leadership. It was better for us. We had more coaches and mentors to help us. A lot of the younger players today suffer from a lack of direction. Leadership changes, and evolving marketplace conditions can significantly impact business strategy. Leadership is a mindset that shifts from being a victim to creating results. Any one of us can demonstrate leadership in our work and within our lives. I think that there is an element where leadership is lonely, but I also believe that it doesn't have to be like that. Leadership is possible in all different ways and in all different areas of life. Whether it is with friends or family, I expect them to see a great example for me, and hopefully I will do the same for them. And that is all being part of a leader. Leadership is particularly necessary to ensure a ready acceptance of the unfamiliar and that which is contrary to tradition. Leadership is not a basket of tricks or strategies or skills that you pull out. Leadership begins with the quality of the person. Absolute identity with one's cause is the first and great condition of successful leadership. Uncertainty is a permanent part of the leadership landscape. It never goes away. I think that in any group activity, whether it's business, sports, or family, there has to be leadership or it won't be successful. We expect our leaders to be godlike, but I feel that when people try to sanctify leadership, it puts it out of the realm of regular people. And that's where the greatest leaders come from the people. But the ability to articulate what you're doing, to be clear about it, and to stick to it is, I think, the essence of political leadership. True leadership knows not to go to extremes, but knows how to confront and appreciate challenges. The urgent leadership doesn't drain people. It does the opposite. It energizes them. It makes them feel excited. Leadership is something which other people have to recognize. You cannot demand that I'm a leader. Leadership flows from inner character and integrity of ambition, which inspires others to lend themselves to your organization's mission. Leadership that exploits and sacrifices young people on the altar of its goals is nothing more than raw demonic power. Genuine leadership is found in caseless efforts to foster young people, to pave the way forward for them. The best companies will build culturally diverse leadership teams and workforces with divergent backgrounds, perspectives, and ideas. One of my beliefs about leadership is it's not how many followers you have, but how many people you have with different opinions that you can bring together and try to be a good listener. I think the greater responsibility in terms of morality is where leadership begins. From taking nothing less than 100% responsibility for your life to empowering others, these are the fundamentals to success and to great leadership.